we're going to look at C major. And if we look at our circle of thirds, the root of a C major chord is going to be a C. The third is going to be an E, and then the fifth is going to be a G. So super. Those are our ingredients to make up the chord from the key of G major. So we've got a C, E, and G. And you might be thinking to yourself, hang on, Ricky, isn't that the same as in C major? Yes, exactly. Any major or any minor chord can be in 3 keys. C major could be chord 1 in C major, it could be chord 5 in F major, and it can be chord 4 in G major. So we know that the C chord has got a C, E, and a G. Let me just write these out. Now guys, if you're in PDF Club, we've got pretty ones already done there, and there's some other stuff as well relating to the other full chord, what we can apply to that. So here's the C chord that we all know and love. Right, now you can look at the map, and the main thing is, look at this. This is doing nothing. This is like hiring some guys to help build a wall, and one of them's just standing there smoking cigarettes and on his phone. So let's put him to work. What we could do is make him work on these 2 strings here. So look, this is a C, and I can put it on here. This is a G, which is actually just another 5th. You can see there's a G there, which is another 5th. So if we put that pinky on there, that's still a C chord, but this is taking away actually one of those thirds. This always sounds a lot rounder and resolved than that. That sounds a bit dull. Can you hear that when you hit that thin E string at the end? Yeah, whereas this one, it's uplifting. It's really, really nice because we've got this root and 5th here. But I can also put that here. If that's the root note, that's the 2nd, which is also the 9th. Now that's nice. If you wanted to exploit the B string here, we've got this note here, which is the 9th, the root here, and then the open B, which is the 7th. Yeah, so you can hear. I mentioned that this was the 9. There's the C, C, E, G. There's another G there, but that's where the 9 would live. So that's a C add 9. Look, I should play you that one. This is a lovely sounding chord. I can take these 2 fingers off here. Can I get away with that? Can I put this F sharp on and get some mysterious sounds in there? That ends up being a sharp 4. And I'm getting a Lydian sound here. You could even, there's the C. I'm borrowing this note here, the sharp 4 again, which is a similar sound to that, but it's just a bit darker. Now, like I say, the cool thing is that we can do with this, open strings are fair games, and the C is wonderful for this. Yeah, so that lives there. And I'm hammering on and pulling off with that. It's also going to show me how the chords move down. So we've already done the A minor. There's the A minor. There's the C. Yeah. But I want to think to myself, I'm still playing a C. I'm keeping my index finger on there. I'm going to utilize that B because I know I'm moving to an A here to get the A minor. So I'm moving between 2 chords, but I'm playing a transition between them. Can you hear that? I can move through those bass notes there as well. So that is the C chord. There's loads you can do with that. Just keep it simple. Use these grips. If you struggle with the C chord, I know a lot of students, beginners especially, find that this shape can be tricky. If you do it so your chord's just in one fret, you find it's a lot easier. It's a 2-finger version. It's not as obvious that it's a major, but it will do you. Yeah, if you want to sing a song, there's a G. There's a G. Right, 1 finger. There's the C. There are so many songs that these guys are in.